What do we mean by the paranormal? In its simplest form, para, Greek, means outside or beyond, while normal, from the Latin normalis, means normal. So, the term is used throughout this book to describe things that appear to be beyond the normal. Dictionary definitions of the paranormal vary, but for clarity I favor Britannica.com's. Strange events, abilities, etc., that cannot be explained by what is known about nature and the world. This is good, because it does not imply that no explanation will ever be found for unusual phenomena, but rather that something better than what is currently known needs to be established. And that is what this book explores. Supernatural, which has a more directly esoteric meaning, is only employed where appropriate. The fact is that a large number of very ordinary folk experience forms of the paranormal on a regular basis. How do I know this? Because aside from all the other well-documented testimony, so many personal accounts are regularly shared with me at my lectures and live events or by friends and relatives, while others are emailed from supporters around the world. I estimate that around 1 in 10 people I talk to, maybe more, believe they have had an incredible experience that they just cannot explain. Even if we discount some of these as the mundane being mistaken for the paranormal, which sometimes happens, that still leaves a huge proportion of the human race that has encountered the strange. The paranormal is definitely more normal than is given credit for, and requires better recognition. Yet, too often those experiencing it are laughed at or dismissed as undiscerning cranks, which is unfair and foolish, given the often high caliber of their characters and professional reliability. An unexpected journey. This is not, for the most part, a book about me, although I will share some of my own bizarre encounters, ones that compel me to be open to the experiences of others. From being physically shaken by a ghost, seeing a rock inexplicably illuminate itself in the Mojave Desert, and encountering a violent, unexplained drilling sound in my house, to observing glowing lights and dark shapes flying over fields and experiencing an uncanny premonition. I know from myself that strange things do happen. So, briefly explaining how I came into active paranormal research will help place things into context. My early working life consisted of just about managing to hold down a grimly dull office job for nearly 5 years. One morning, I was struck with a crippling back problem resulting from a former childhood injury that left me unable to work for nearly 9 months. This was perhaps an apt gestation period, during which I discovered who I really was. To fill the time while lying flat and managing pain, and encouraged by friends to transcend my own difficulties, I came across books on the mystery realms. I had been brought up in a firmly Roman Catholic household, and although I had decided that organized religion wasn't my path, an education in believing in miracles and holy enigmas does make one at least more open to possibilities. Now I found that perhaps the world was full of strange and wonderful things after all, but from a different perspective.